if you are expecting rotation, power rotation, have a plan B because the signs are very, very clear. This is the advice Shehu Sani is giving. Former Nigerian lawmaker and Kaduna State governorship aspirant Senator Shehu Sani has voiced his opinion regarding those who are waiting eagerly in anticipation of power to be rotated from the north to the south. There have been calls for a power shift from the north to the south, and this has sparked up debates both online and offline. While some people believe that it is unconstitutional to zone power, some are calling for a power shift to the south. There's also another faction that believes that power should not just be rotated to the south, but the southeast in the interest of equity and fairness. However, Senator Shehu Sani took to his official Twitter handle to advise all those waiting for power to be rotated to the south. According to him, they should have a plan B which is viable in case things don't work out as they expected. Perhaps he wants those yearning for power rotation to embrace the outcome of the party primaries that would be held very, very soon. In his words, he said, those waiting for zoning or rotation of power should have a viable plan B. The signs are clear for those without political glaucoma to see. Oh my goodness. Of course, now this is a how will I put it? This is a warning. And recently we've just heard that Tinubu will be defecting to SDP. We heard something like that about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but people just like just wave it off. It's not possible. But again, we are hearing it just after his DJ campaign. Jibrin dumps the party. Of course, they say there are other reasons why he did that, not because of Tinubu. But if really it's not because of Tinubu, if it is a local, then you would have just give them chance and follow Tinubu, continue to follow Tinubu. But some people are of the opinion that, you know what, that the man has beginning to see the handwriting on the wall that Tinubu might not get the ticket. Of course, they will tell you this and this and that, but that's by the wayside. So with what Shehu Sani is saying, and I could remember vividly, Shehu Sani has advised Bola Tinubu to be able to get somebody who understands Hausa very well, because he's romancing Hausa so much. He's been moving from southwest to the north, southwest to the north. He does not even bother about south and southeast. So he's so engrossed. Anything he can do, anything for the north, just for him to get their support. Shehu said it sometime last year or so, but everybody was like, shut up, keep quiet. What is your problem? Enemy of progress. That was why they drove you out of Kaduna, or they were unable to give you position and all of that, blah 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 blah. That because you might not understand what they are saying, because they will be saying one thing and they will be doing another thing. That he needed to get a well interpreter, somebody who is vast with a Hausa language. But of course they will wave it off because they are so full of themselves. Now they are telling you now that there's fire on the mountain, that all of you just get plan B. You think all this period that everybody just buying 100 million nomination for, is he saying that by clear eye? No, it's not by clear eye. Something is wrong somewhere. But he that has ear, let's him hear what the spirit is saying. They will not hear until they will fall yakata, and they will not be looking for somebody to blame. He has given his own sense for as many who will listen. The plan B is that if Northerners refuse to shift the power to South this time, let everybody go on their own, meaning we can't be slaves to one section of the country. Correct. Those who make peaceful change impossible makes violence change inevitable. AKA IBB, the North Fulani in particular, have been the problem of Nigeria from northern Danfodio. I don't even know why it is so difficult for the South to break away from Nigeria, or better still, get a referendum on how Nigeria should be. Haba. But there's serious trouble already. Why? Because the Fulanis will never want to concede power now, since they are yet to complete their agenda of establishing colonies in other states. The weapons they bought for this purpose are lying unused, and they must be used before Buhari evacuates next year. So let the South be ready. What is alternative now? What is alternative? The more the North stays in power, the more the insecurities in the north continues. The best interest of the north is for power to shift to the southern president, so they can mount pressure on the president for they can mount a measure for the presidents for insecurities on their land. You think they are bothered about the insecurity? No, I don't think so. When it was the hand of a southerner, Jonathan, half of the north was in the hands of Boko boys with daily suicide bombing in schools, motor parks, mosques, and church running down military barracks, soldiers running away, and Boko boys carting away all weapons and staging their flags daily. But today, Borno headquarters of Boko Haram is more developing than some states in the east. So northerners know better than southerners. If Jonah wins 2015, you will not be there posting anything today. So no insecurities in the south. ESN second that was established is for what? Okay. PMB ready to cause trouble in Nigeria. Does it mean that southern Nigeria cannot read the handwriting on the wall? Power will not leave the north even after 30 years, and by then it would have become a permanent right of the north. The south should better drop the issue of 2023 and engage in a better alternative for themselves. Who are the people that will drop a 2022 election, 2023 election? Is it Tinubu or who? These guys that are desperate, or is it Oshibaju? Is it those ones that will dump, or is it Atiku? Mama is talking. Everybody will rather go their separate ways. To you, to your tent, oh Yorubas, Igos, Middle Belt, and others. The end of Nigeria is near. Let the North with their games. It will facilitate disintegration of Nigeria. That is if the southern elites, southern politicians, that is if they are ready. Because these ones are not ready. They are not seeing, until they will enter into well. You think all these southern politicians are seeing all these things, all this so wicked? What are they even seeing itself? I don't understand. They are saying nothing than their selfish interests. You can't even be serious thinking that way, that power cannot rotate. Rotation or federal character is in the Nigerian constitution. Those denying it are simply entitled and power hungry. People like you are Fulani uneducated that causing trouble. Only selfish people that have no certificate to get good job, that is ready to die for a position that did not belong to them. Remember, you not only the one that have monopoly of violence. Please let your brother PMB to return his talks back to Niger Republic, where he brought them during 2015 election. Plan B is out of Nigeria and it's good for them. Plan B obviously means asking to leave the contraption called Nigeria. By the same token, Sani must accede to power rotation and the zoning of the governorship to Southern Kaduna. When Plan B starts, the North may have to rule themselves and South will have to manage their economy. Then we shall know that it was wise for us to be sensitive to what the Southern governors said and are still clamoring power shift to South. I pray we do not get there, for you to know that the South may be wiser this time around. But I don't even see them. Honestly, I don't even see them knowing what is happening, because all of them, they're just waka, boo, boo, boo. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.